Alright, so now that we've installed FPX Converter, so it's not going to be 2016 for some reason, that's a 404, but I'll link the 2013 version, which will also work perfectly. So we're going to just add a file, and we're going to go, so everything's on my USB drive, so it's going to be the IMP, and then what we're also going to have to do is okay, so I'm also going to have to open up the IMP zip file, because all the animations also have to be converted to. So I'm just going to drop those into a folder so it's a little bit easier to deal with. Then we're going to add in the new folders all these animations. So we have IMP, mutant dying, mutant walking, throw, zombie reaction. Okay, so what we're going to do is convert those over to 2009. It's still compatible and everything, and then we're going to convert those, and it's going to convert them. It's done, so what we're now going to do is then import and that's our imp dude, and he's also textured. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to delete the default pose, continue, and then go to File, Merge Animation, and then we have 2009. Okay, and then we're going to add on all of these. So I'm first going to do let's do the Maximo one, that. Okay, don't need that one. And we can just play it, and I'm going to set it to loop, and then I'm just going to rename it. Now we actually did forget an idle animation, but it doesn't really, it's not going to hurt us too much. It's called Dead Monster. And then we're going to import another one. That's going to be walking. And we can play that a bit. Merge another one. That's going to be throw. The default is just basically default pose, that's all that is. We want the Maximo. And I click on it, and then it just says run this type throw. We're gonna hit play and loop. And then zombie hit reaction. Play that and loop it. There we go. So now we have our default pose. Dead Monster, we're gonna play that and loop it. walking, throw, hit reaction. Now we actually should have like an idle animation, but again, like I said, it's not going to hurt us. Also, what you could do is, since, and I've already closed Opera, but basically, since you already have the model there, what you could do is just literally just export what called the animation right there, and I can actually do it on my other screen. Mixamo. Since it already stores the character, and I have to put in my password. Browse animations, characters. Actually, that would be my assets, and we could go to imp, edit rigging, not edit rigging, wrong one, find animations. And what we want to do is go for idle, and again I want to go for the monster. Sorry guys, I'm kind of doing this off screen. But I think I'm just gonna go for a regular zombie idle, where it's just kind of like looking backwards and forwards and everything. So we're going to add to assets, go to my assets, go to my animations, click zombie idle, queue download, boom. And now all I do is download that. Okay. We're going to go back over to here. Add FBX. It's in downloads. And we're just going to re-add that one. Open. And again, 2009. And then convert. Okay, so it's converted. Now what we want to do is go to merge animations, go to downloads, boom, and this is going to be idle. So in case you're like, oh, I forgot to do that animation, what you can do is just add it to the character, and say you already have the character inside the game, and I'll just pull it up real quick. So, okay, I have to pull up Steam. This is why, if you guys want to get this, while it updates pretty good with Steam, I mean, you don't have to keep installing it. It just updates. It's kind of like sometimes I actually do wish that I had a version that was separate to Steam, so I could pull it up without pulling up Steam. This is kind of new. It used to not do this. Okay, so we're gonna exit out of Steam. Yeah, it's 5.5. The newest version. Though I can't wait for it to actually having some of the same features as Unity. Okay. So we have our scene. And I think I've uploaded this, maybe? Okay, so this may be an old file, but it's still going to do the job. Recent. Alright, this is it. Okay. So now what you can do is say this is our character right here. Modify selection. We can reload this mesh from disk. So say you are like, oh my goodness, I don't have the animations inside of CopperCube. Update the actual mesh that the CopperCube engine is using. So it's on your desktop. That's where you imported it from, or from the game folder on a USB drive or whatever. Save over that character, and you're good. One issue though is that the animations then have to be re-separated. So I'll get that in a little second. So we're going to export this guy onto the USB drive as .ms3d. Boom. And it's going to be imp. And then we're also going to save as the .ugg format in case we want to edit him later. We're going to exit there. No, we don't want to make any other changes. Now we want to insert or import a animated mesh. .ms3d. Okay, so he's acting like this because his frames per second is not 250, it's 30. And then what we do is put him to the ground. We're going to set to none, so he's just frozen. And then we're going to size him up. So that's, he's 2x3x2x3x2x3. Unless you guys want a little mini imp. Boom. Okay. And let's put that as 29.9. Okay, so now what we have to do is actually separate the animations. This is where it gets kind of annoying. So you go to none, go to edit, and in here you go to 29 point whatever FPS, and then you have to literally separate them to get around this little issue. Because I wish you could literally just import the FBX, then import all of the separates animations and it would be good, but you can't do that. If you go to Blender, Blender's freaking awesome. And then we're going to go to import .ms3d right here. Go to F drive. Go to imp. Import action editor, and here we go. We've got a huge amount of animations. Shows from 0 to about 430. So, yay. So I'm going to cut those up, and then we're going to go back over to Copper Cube to set the guy's animation. So, one sec.